like I'm good still. Feeling in a good fit for a girl now. She tells me I'm a right man, that's so real, wow. Never been the same since I heard now. Cool kidding me now, but slowly I'm gonna quit the. Less I put her, I would be right. Until all there will be night lights. Less I put her, it would be right. But soon I'm gonna quit the. Less I put her, I would be right. Less I put her, it would be right. I feel like I'm away now, drugs feel it right. Gotta catch a hard, let's try. Pity in a good sleep. Pity like I'm good still. Pity in a good fit for a girl now. She tells me I'm a right man, that's so real, wow. Never been the same since I heard now. School killing me now, but slowly I'm gonna quit the. Less I put her, I would be right. Until all there will be night lights. Less I put her, it would be right. But soon I'm gonna quit the. Less I put her, I would be right. Less I put her, it would be right.
Hey guys, what's going on? Hi! Happy to see you all. I know it's been a minute. Probably should have turned my... Oh, this eyelash is much more perkier than this one. What are we doing, guys? Nice to see you all. Yeah, when's the last time I streamed? I don't even remember. It's been a few weeks. But I missed you. And I'm glad we're all here together to watch some oily goodness. This episode is titled Summer Fun and Travel. So, yeah. Yeah, welcome, guys. What's up? Please make sure that you're licking the stream. Today it is pina colada flavored because I made myself a pina colada. So... yeah, please lick the stream. And if you're someone who, I don't know, maybe you don't have a tongue to lick the stream with, just clicking the like button is good enough. It's, that's acceptable. Please, yes. Hey, Clown Town, what's up, guys? Hi, Quinlan. Everybody, what's going on? All right, so let's get into it. Let's see, we got this going. Cool. Y'all ready to get angry about oily stuff? Good, me too. That's loud, I'm sorry, hold on. The oil show.
It's that time, y'all.
The oil show.
Hello everyone, welcome to That Oil Show, and today we have a very special guest, and Michelle, thank you for coming. We're so glad to have Michelle. So Michelle, when did you get started in Young Living?
December 31st, 2012.
All right, so 10 years, oh my goodness.
Yes,
so
this is
you've
gonna
been
be my
using
10-year.
the oils a very long time, and how many kiddos do you have?
I have
Sorry, I
5
just
boys.
turned it down on my end because you guys probably have an echo.
2 100% oily from day one, and then the middle is like the reason we became oily.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
So I thank him all the time.
The reason we became oily. Blah, blah. Sorry, guys. Yeah, I should have fixed the echo, right? Did I fix it? I know there's a bit of a, you lost your time. How can you not dance to that intro? She's like, yeah, I have to thank my middle child for, making us oily. Excuse me. Okay, you got the echoes good now. Okay, good. Yeah, sorry. It's literally just because I have it too loud on my end here. I'm like, my ears like need a little extra oomph. No, it's just whatever. Okay, yeah, 2012 was a long time ago, and yeah, I mean 11 years ago, and it makes me wonder what rank she is at this point. Eve, hi, thank you for renewing your membership for 21 months. Holy crap. Blaze Goddess, thank you for being a member for 10 months. Membership is pretty great. Just saying, y'all, your voice is so important to the anti-MLM. Thank you for always pushing on. Bring facts with laughs. Thank you. You mean so much to me. Thank you so much. All right, sorry. Well, we'll get to it more. But, dude, yeah. I can thank my child for making us oily. Gross.
All the time. Well, I'm so glad to have you. And I know this is a topic that not only you, but all of us can relate to, and that's getting ready for summertime.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, so it's May, and we're all getting ready for summer, and we're thinking about vacations coming up, camp.
Thanks for
kids
renewing,
going off to
Quinlan.
camp, and all of the wonderful Young Living products that we love to have on hand to be prepared for any time that we want to leave home. And so I asked everybody today to bring pretty much everybody traveled to get here to my house, and so I'm gonna get started really quick. This is my
Maggie, thank
little, real quick go bag that I take on a daily basis.
Okay, how many oils do you think are how many oils do you think are in that bag? Probably at least 25, 30. You need that many oils. If you're just going on a little overnight trip, maybe 2 nights or something, you bring that whole bag. That is so many oils. Pippi, please. I know. Oh my gosh, Quinlan, thank you for gifting 5 memberships. Oh my gosh. Pippi. She's hitting the microphone. I'm sorry. Yeah, that's so nice. 35, you think? Either way, that's a stupid amount of oils. I'm not sure which oil this one is, but I think that's a, what's it called? Their Vitality line. So she's like eating. Let's be honest, she's probably eating most of these. So holy crap. Yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot. Like, because you know that those are her most like important oils, you know. Thank you, Rebecca, for renewing your membership. No, that's stupid. Yeah, how many does one person need, right? Apparently 35.
I'll pop this in my purse, but also I have it in a TSA
and a
approved
Band-Aid.
bag,
Oh, guys, don't worry. Just in case you get a boo-boo. She has a Band-Aid in there.
So, I know that I can get through TSA with this, and it's just filled with lots of oils and my Savvy. You gotta have your Savvy lipsticks. I've gotta have more than one.
Okay, so those, and actually, I don't think I have one of the lipsticks. I'll see if I can find the bag in a second. But one of you guys sent me a bunch of Savvy Minerals makeup, which is Young Living's old. As in, like, they shut it down late last year. They had a makeup line called Savvy Minerals, and I still haven't used it. I'm like, I want to, but I'm like, do I just save it for the next time I, like, talk about Young Living or something, or, like, next time I like, react to a Zoom call about Young Living or something like that. I'm like, I can do my makeup using their old, but it's like, I don't know. So to me, it's just funny that she's like, gotta have my Savvy Minerals. It's like, yeah, they shut down. So what are you gonna do now? Also, strike that, because I guarantee you gotta have your Savvy. I guarantee that she's spent so much money on like overstock of that shit while it was available for purchase, that she probably has a whole backlog, or I don't know what you would call it. She's inventory loading this stuff is basically what I'm saying. So she'll probably never run out. She's probably got a lifetime's worth. Pippi, please, Pippi. Oh god. Yeah, I don't think I have. Oh my god, Pippi. I don't think I have any of the lipsticks though. I think I was just sent like all the powder products and stuff. But anywho,
More than one. Actually, 3. I'm like, what do I have? Of course, my Progestins Plus, for happy hormones, and lots of great oils. And so, what about y'all? What do you like to bring?
Well, I'm just gonna say, I know, y'all know, I like the foo-foo bags, but I got real practical this year, okay? This is the bag that I picked up at Young Living this last convention, and my husband had it, but I loved it so much because it has a place for supplements. And so I'm trying to be super strict on my, strict on my supplements, making sure that I get everything that I need. So I have actually some extra veggie caps in here also, so if I wanted to make a concoction, then I can do that. But so I have that. However, in the zipper part, I have.
Never noticed the zipper part.
It has a zipper. A lot of us got this.
What is that? It looks like a piece of like chewed plastic. She's like, in the zipper part, I keep my favorite piece of plastic that I like to chew on. Ew.
I have the empty wrappers of the cough, and I have one left.
Oh, a cough drop? Like lozenges? And then she just, so it literally was just a piece of plastic. I guess she wasn't chewing on it, but I don't know. There's these things called trash cans, and you can use those to throw things away instead of stuffing them. She's like, I need to save this plastic. This is really good plastic. Like, do you have use for them outside of whatever the hell you're doing?
One left.
Her emotional
and then
support
I usually have
plastic.
an alkaline, but I did use that one already. A packet of alkaline just for those days when you eat something unexpected, you know?
Right. Alkaline, by the way, is for, if you have a little indigestion, you ate something kind of funny, or you just have a lot of acid in your stomach. That alkaline, alkaline is an unsung hero, in my opinion, for
And
Young
when they
Living.
came out with the packets.
Oh, and so you have a little indigestion, pour that in some water, and it fizzes. Be careful, it might like fizz everywhere out. But that stuff is phenomenal.
It is so
to
good.
travel with. And
Yes. Can I say for coffee drinkers, those of y'all are still coffee drinkers out there, there are days when I know my stomach acids are like not feeling it, but it tastes so good. But I'll have the lingering after effects of acid on acid, and I will have, thank God for
She's on acid. Acid on acid. I've been watching too many Tales from the Trip. There's a Comedy Central animated YouTube channel, and they have a playlist of literally it's like 7 hours long of all the Tales from the Trip. It's just a bunch of people talking about their acid trips and like psychedelic trips and stuff, and it's so fucking funny. So maybe that's why like my mind immediately went there, because I'm like, oh, she's on acid. No, they would never. Too many toxic chemicals. They would never take mushrooms. Too many toxic chemicals in those mushrooms. They're not natural. It's chemical.
alkaline. Because I will have my coffee and then afterwards take a little bit of anti-acid stuff.
Oh, anti-acid. Okay, yeah. She's against it now.
And it puts it at bay.
that
Like, I
Tanya.
feel so good. So anyways,
Anti-acid.
not to say that you should do that, but just in case you do.
Right.
Just in case you do.
All right, who else has a little
Just in
travel
case you do
bag
acid.
something?
I condensed mine. Because I was like, I have
Tanya,
like one
thank
in
you
this
for
side of the
renewing your
bag, one in
membership.
that side in the bag. But I don't know, I just have, these are like must-haves, but I also have my cough drops, a few options of Savvy.
Savvy lip gloss.
Always a hand sanitizer and thieves spray, because I have 5, 3 who are really young, and it's just like carts, restaurants, they get
So
a
it's
cut
like,
or
so it's supposed to be like a disinfecting, like an all-purpose spray kind of thing, but it's just essential oils. Blah. Like that helps anything.
scrape on my everything. But I also, like, one that we haven't mentioned is a rose ointment.
Yeah.
I always have that. Or if I don't have space for that, there's a lip balm in here somewhere, and I use that for skin.
Oh yeah, that's good.
More often than I use it for my
Hunter, thank you
Yes,
for
I
becoming
have
a member
used this
friend.
for like my elbows.
What else do I have?
It's really good for like windburn.
Oh,
Like the lavender one, especially for like windburn.
yeah, when you go to
my
like
goodness.
the snow and stuff. But I can never travel without
Nova,
these.
thank you.
Me,
Been a bad
my
week to me. Ready for
15-year-old.
this comedy show? Oh, I'm sorry you had a bad week, but I hope that maybe you can have a couple hours of giggles and stuff here. You dropped rank. It's okay, Hunter. You just have to recruit a few more people. That's all. And then you'll rank up in my membership. So thank you. No, seriously, back to Nova. Thank you. And it also says that it's her first super chat ever. So that's cool. We love that for us. So, but yeah, thank you. I super duper appreciate it. And I hope your week gets better.
Yes,
My
Essential
sister-in-law,
Signs for-
everybody, we're always
Essential
traveling
Signs.
Essential Signs for.
What a
Those
stupid
you take
name.
with your meals, and so yeah, if you've eaten some
You're supposed
stuff,
to take it with your meal.
you know what?
I'm like, I don't feel good.
Yeah, I can't say anything about the windburn because isn't that like a cold place thing? Yeah, I live in the damn desert. DC? Oh, thank you. Hi, rough day, but happy to catch a stream. I'm sorry you had a rough day, friend. I appreciate the super chat. That's so nice. I appreciate all of you guys, all the renewing memberships and the super chats and all that. Thank you so much, all of you. I get windburn every day because of the snow and stuff. Right. Like, see, that's what I was thinking because, like, hello, I live in the desert and our winters are like, it's the coldest it gets is like a high of 50, you know? So I'm like, what's wind chill or windburn? I assume you get it from like really cold air blowing against your face. If I had to guess, but I don't know those things. I live on the surface of the sun. So thank you again, DC and Nova. Thank you so much, guys.
Good. I'm taking it.
You know what? You can take your enzymes anytime you want to.
Whenever anybody around me is like, oh, I shouldn't have ate that, I was like, here, you should try these.
Yes.
All of the rules are just suggestions.
They're all like,
Go with the flow.
right, go with what it feels good for you.
Why did
for
she
your
say it
body.
like that?
Who else?
So I didn't bring my bag because I couldn't fit it on the set.
Y'all, Talia has everything.
I usually travel with like, if y'all know me, I have to fly Southwest because it's the only one that lets you fly with two bags.
for free.
for free.
For free.
She has 2 suitcases, probably mostly full of essential oils. Can you freaking imagine? What? Why? I'm serious. Why does anybody need Beauty? You shaved your head. That's amazing. Sorry. Why does anybody need that many essential oils? Like, okay, that first girl, I think her name is Sarah. She just had that little bag, and like to me, I'm like, that's a lot. This girl's like, I have to travel with 2 bags because I have so many essential oils. Holy crap. Holy macaroni. Hunter got a meeting in 10, so I'll be MIA for a bit. Aw, Hunter. Thank you, though, friend. Thank you for the $10 hairs, the super chat. I appreciate it, and I hope your meeting goes well. Are these ladies all related to each other, or do they just look like each other? DC, the answer to that question is no, they're not related, but they are oily sisters in their souls. So that's where it all comes from. That's why they all look like each other. Maybe when you use essential oils as much as these people do, you start to, you know how they say you are what you eat? I mean, not to say that, like, they're eating oily people, but, like, whatever it is that's in the essential oils that they're constantly shoving down their throat is just, like, mutating their bodies to look like each other. So that's what I'm saying.
And you have all your
And if
oils.
like one
all
bag
your
is just supplements and oils and personal care, and I bring a fan because I'm hot and all those things. I digress. Back to my travel thing that I brought to show you is this is one of my
It's so good.
claims to fame.
It really is, y'all.
I've done
It is.
people. It's so good. So this is actually rose ointment. And what I do is I just melt it down. Like I just stick the whole container.
pull out your rose.
Yeah, like your rose
Yes.
ointment. I just stick that whole container on a little pan in the oven, just on warm. Don't turn it on. And in a few minutes, 15
whole
minutes,
thing?
the whole
Just so
thing.
it-
I just because
It's
I don't
just
turn it on high enough to
Yeah.
melt the plastic, and I just let it warm up, and it just turns to liquid. And then I add in Exodus 2 and Egyptian gold. Now, if you don't have those, you can do thieves.
The
or
fuck is that? How do you get gold essential oil? How do you get oil from gold? Also, I need to look up what's in this rose, whatever. What is it she called? Rose ointment? Rose. It must be that. Rose ointment Young Living. Oh no. I haven't even clicked like to submit the Google search yet. And one of the first things that comes up is rose ointment eczema. And as somebody who literally suffers from eczema, it is the most annoying. I mean, I don't want to say the most annoying because it's really the only skin condition I've ever had, but it is so annoying. Like, it doesn't go away. It's itchy. It sucks. Everything. Like, I would do anything for some relief from it. It's nonstop, dude. I mean, I could go to the dermatologist, but who has money for that? Welcome to America. Who can afford that? Going to see a specialist? Who? Last time I went to a dermatologist, it was the year I gave birth to Griffin, and I had already met the birth helped me meet my out-of-pocket maximum for the year. So everything after that was 100% covered by insurance. So I went and got like 5 moles removed. So there's that. Okay. Rose ointment is a deeply moisturizing blend for dry, sensitive skin that improves skin texture with rose premium essential oil, while tea tree works to soothe and soften the skin. You can get a little tiny tub of that for $36.18, or if you want to get it at the discounted rate, $27.50. Wow! Okay, so the ingredients. Sunflower seed wax. Some kind of maru seed butter, whatever the fuck that is. Sunflower seed oil, raspberry seed oil, castor oil, jojoba, marula, avocado oil, argan. Oh my god, there's so many. I can't read all these. Sorry. There was a read more that yeah, okay. It's just a bunch of oils mixed in with sunflower wax. They've got freaking everything in here. So many oils. And now she's like, you know what? Add a few more. Add this Egyptian gold bullshit, which again, what is that? Maybe I should Google that too. I'm not necessarily sure that you need to be adding more essential oils to this, because I'm not even kidding. There's probably at least like 20 oils in this, if not more, maybe even more. Yeah, no, unnecessary to add more to this.
Something
It's based on Gary's trip to Egypt. Yikes.
Something that's going to be
Melissa.
Yes, Magic DC, stop it. 5 milliliters, which is a tiny ass motherfucking bottle. Let me see. Hold on. I always have an essential oil bottle here at this point because I'm just like, I always need to reference it. This is a 10 milliliter bottle. Very small. Half of this 5 milliliter rose essential oil from Young Living is $282. 80 drops for $282. What in the actual fuck? Holy shit. I have to look up this Young Living Egypt shit. I mean, like, I've always heard that, oh, you need like a bazillion pounds of roses to get 1 bottle of essential oil of roses. It's like, I think that's an excuse. Just like, that's like probably one of their best selling oils, and so they need to bump up the price to make some money or something, you know? Egyptian gold. Oh, it's an essential oil blend that, oh no, contains 10 ancient biblical oils and can be used to enhance moments of devotion and reverence. Oh, okay, so that's why she has it, guys, because when she's praying, she needs to enhance her prayers with essential oil. That's literally what this is. This Egyptian gold bullshit is a prayer enhancement oil. Yeah, 5 milliliters of it will run you at the discounted price, $48.50. Don't you want to spend $50 so that your prayers to God are more substantial? He'll listen to you more. Don't you know that, right? Suggested uses. Use Egyptian gold as part of your morning routine to inspire a positive outlook and revitalize your day. Or aromatic meditation and awareness and spiritual connection. Diffuse up to 20 drops to create an environment of peace. Cute. Open communication with your inner being. Breath work. Okay, whatever. I just want to know what's in it. Okay, so it's frankincense, number 1. Go fucking figure. Balsam Canada leaf. Nope. Savannah. Words. Balsam Canada needle oil. Whatever the hell that is. Lavender, myrrh, hyssop. Or hyssop. Whatever the fuck. Northern Lights black spruce. Cedarwood. Vetiver. Rose. Cinnamon bark oil. Yum. That's what that is. Probably smells interesting. If I had to guess. Each prayer costs $10 in oil. Yeah, exactly. You're like, you are paying to pray better. Wow. Holy moly. Carrie K, thank you for being a member for 6 months. And more on Patreon before my $5 stuff suffers from eczema. Got better as she gets older, but it's so frustrating. Oh, you're 5-year-old? That's an S5. Son? Is that what that means? Sorry, I'm like illiterate with this kind of stuff. Anyway, it was frustrating and sad when she was a baby. Oh God, yeah. I can't even imagine how awful it would be to have like a kid suffering from eczema. When I was a kid, I had it on my knees and my elbows really bad. That cleared up, and now as an adult, I have it on my ankles and my feet. It's fucking awful. Itchy all the time, like just flaky skin. It's so annoying, and it doesn't clear up. So I'm sorry that your kid had to deal with that, because that's upsetting. But like when I was a kid and I had it, it wasn't like, I don't know, it was just like in small little patches, and I guess it's still in small little patches now, but it was just like, I don't know. It's not, I wasn't like embarrassed by it or anything, or teased for it really. Like if it was any bigger, maybe I would have been, but Anyway, sorry, we can continue. I'm just talking out of my butt at this point. Nope, just kidding. DC, Savannah, have you seen Young Living's diet line, Sleek? Is that how you say that word? No, I haven't. Is that new? More supplements? Shocking. I know they have like protein powders and stuff, but yeah, I have no idide.
Amazing.
Yes, okay. So then you just kind of, swirl it up, and then you let it get back to room temperature. And then I put it in everybody in my family has one, because I'm like, did you put your stuff in your nose? and it's, you guys, it's the
Are you
funniest
gonna
thing.
do it?
Why not?
Do it.
Yes, do it.
Okay, so I just take one Q-tip. They have 2 sides for 2 reasons. And so you just take a little tiny bit, and you just stick it in your nose like this. And then you use the other side. Don't double dip.
Okay, she's right about that at least.
And then you put it on the other side like this. And then your nose doesn't get dried out, like in an airplane
Yes.
or whatever.
You have a
And
filter.
it goes, yes,
It's like a
and
little filter.
it catches all the stuff.
Could you imagine? Ew. Okay. Because like little like dust particles are gonna stick to that, right? Like things that you breathe in. They're like, it's gonna filter it out. No, what it's gonna do is it's all gonna stick to the inside of your nostrils, and then what? At the end of the day, you have to take a like I don't know, another Q-tip or like a Kleenex or something and swipe it all out. Because like, yeah, no, it's not like, yeah, I guess it's stopping things from going further up in your nostrils, I guess, but like, you gotta clean that out. You can't just like leave it there, right? Ugh. Oh yeah, that must burn. It has to, yeah, because there's so many essential oils in that shit.
That you breathe in and you junk, and it's like immune boosting too, because
There's
you know,
lots of good.
whatever the good oils
Well,
are.
we all know thieves is an inner defense.
Yes.
And so that's our immune supportive supplement.
Yes.
And so thank you for that.
Very good.
Best hack ever.
You know what? I have actually met people in my team that do that, and they learned it from you, but I didn't even know they knew you.
Actually, really funny. So I went to Nepal on one of the
Young Living Foundation.
Yes, for the Young Living Foundation, and I took this with me because I knew it was going to be very dusty there, and I did it every single day.
Ew.
And
By the end of the day, she's just got like mud in her nostrils. Ew.
I kind of feel like it's coming out my nose.
It was just a little bit. It was. And every time I put it in my nose now, this goes back to those scent memories. Oh. Every time I put it in my nose, I feel like I'm there. Isn't that funny?
Wow.
Yeah.
So the service project, they were serving people on building a school.
But lots of dust. But I'm going to tell you, I would like blow my nose and clean my nose at the end of the day, and it caught everything.
All the dirt that y'all were
all the dust.
You know what though? You could probably use petroleum jelly and get the same effect, and it's way cheaper.
Yes. That's really,
school.
and it kept my nose moist.
Yeah.
Yay.
Thank you for sharing that.
Yeah.
Science!
Hey, Talia.
Huh?
What happens when a pig gets sunburned?
Speaking of sunburn, what's her name? Wendy? Freaking Wendy is looking horribly sunburned. Could that possibly be makeup just for the bit? Probably. It has to be, right? Oh my god, that has to be. That can't be a real sunburn, right? Because if it is, sounds like Young Living sunburn, I was like sunburn oil. It might as well be what it is, right? Sunscreen? Doesn't work that well.
I don't know what.
It's bacon in the sun.
Oh, gosh.
I got one more.
Okay.
What do you call someone with a bad sunburn?
What?
Appealing.
But
Yes, I'm Wendy,
and I'm Talia.
and this
Is the Science Highlight.
I don't think it was for the bit, guys. No, it has to be. That can't be a real sunburn, right? Wendy is roasted. Okay, hopefully she tells us, but like seriously, that can't be real. And if it is real, anything that Young Living does to protect your skin in the sun clearly doesn't work. This is a great selling point, Wendy. Great job.
Talia. Every summer I put together my go bag for the swimming pool or the beach. My natural sunscreen is always in that bag, but there's something else that is equally as important. My after sun spray.
You need some. Totally. Sunburns occur from exposure to the sun's UV rays. And
So it's real? I live in the fucking desert. I frequently, in the summertime, it feels like you are walking on the surface of the sun. God forbid you step on some asphalt because you can feel the heat radiating from the ground. Okay, so I have never had a sunburn that bad. And I usually will spend a decent amount of time at the pool. Like either at my mom's house or like we get like the season passes to water park or something like that. I don't think I've ever even seen it. I mean, maybe it's just because like where we live is just like, yeah, duh, you put on sunscreen. Like you're gonna die if you don't. You're going to be a roasted chicken. All your skin's gonna get all flaky and fall off. Guys, I have if that's real, first of all, it is really bad advertising for their sun products. She's just like, oh, I always have my natural sunscreen with me and also my after sun spray. She's like, you need it. Sounds like you needed fucking sunscreen in the first place. I mean, by the looks of it, y'all. Oh my god. Yeah, like that's not okay. I don't know. I wear 50 inside my house. That's awesome. Yeah, dude. It's okay. There's an oil for face blisters. Oh no, Shelby. When I was 10, I climbed up an aluminum slide in Phoenix. I got blisters on my hands from the heat of the slide. It's only gotten worse as far as how hot it is here. Girl, like, I don't even understand why. Like, I know we have aluminum slides here. Well, maybe we don't so much anymore. I just remember we used to, like, over the summer, we used to go to this, like, timeshare place that my grandparents had. And there was always a playground there, and it had an aluminum slide. We would go in the summer, and it's like, why is this a thing in Phoenix? Like, what? Even, like, once it's, like, 80 degrees, even just the regular playground slides get too hot to go down. Like, if it's not in the shade, like, it gets hot. Like, Griffin got really upset, like, a couple weeks ago at my parents' house on their, like, plastic slide. And it was only, like, 80 degrees outside. It's like, it gets hot, dude. Why do we have aluminum slides? That's awful. I don't know. I mean, she's looking pretty shiny, right? Like, it looks like, because if it was makeup, then you put like an after sun spray over it. Like, I don't think it would, like, it would probably wipe the makeup off, right? Or make it like melt off or something. I don't know.
A sunburn can cause premature skin aging and skin cancer, according to the Cleveland Clinic. Doesn't Young Living have something on the natural side that can benefit skin if we get a sunburn?
Clearly not.
Why, yes, we do. Young Living's Lavender After Skin Spray is an amazing tool to have.
She said after skin spray. After all the skin on your body falls off because you got this horrible sunburn, after the skin is gone, then you spray this shit on it. My God.
Have in your beach bag for whenever you've had a little too much sun.
Yes, it's also an OTC, which means over the counter, and so we can make some claims about it.
Yes, let's make some claims. Now, this is one of my favorite Young Living products, and
Okay, but they make claims about everything else without it being an over-the-counter, whatever the fuck. Like, as if this is gonna change anything, right? Like, they make claims. That is the point of this show. That they make claims about all these oils that can help you, blah, 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 blah. She's like, we can make claims here. You make claims all the time. Oh my God.
I use it on my skin for multiple purposes. But when it comes to sunburn, Lavender After Skin Spray relieves the pain and itch.
She said it again. She said it again. After your skin falls off.
Associated with minor burns, sunburn, minor cuts, scrapes, insect bites, and minor skin irritations.
Sis,
it
that's not
soothes
minor.
and cools your skin. It helps moisturize and prevent peeling. It does provide immediate relief.
Those are some powerful claims. It's also dermatologist tested and hypoallergenic, and it's been made with plant-based and naturally derived ingredients. So there's no alcohol in it or any synthetic ingredients for that matter.
So what is in it? What's it made of? Well, it's made with natural, skin-loving ingredients like aloe vera, trace minerals, and premium essential oils such as lavender, Northern Lights black spruce, and helichrysum, which work to hydrate, soothe, and rejuvenate your skin.
It's also compact and convenient for on-the-go use, and you can just use it wherever you are to provide the perfect skin pick-me-up wherever you need it.
Let's give a quick summary of the benefits of Lavender After Skin Spray. It adds instant moisture, and it leaves skin with a cooling and soothing sensation.
It has an herbal, calming scent with notes of lavender, Northern Lights black spruce, and helichrysum premium essential oils.
It's mild, and it's a gentle formula for all skin types.
It supports skin's natural moisture barrier and helps to protect from environmental aggressors.
I guess not, because clearly you just had a mosquito land on your coat. Oh, God forbid there's a mosquito on my coat. It's gonna suck my blood.
It's also formulated without alcohol, parabens, phthalates.
No, it's not called After Skin. It's called After Sun. But she keeps saying After Skin because she's a dum-dum.
Synthetic fragrances, or synthetic dyes and colorants. Young Living is always helping you to keep those toxins out of your life. Thank you, Young Living.
And finally, it's vegan and vegetarian friendly and cruelty free.
And when you're putting together your summer beach bag, make sure you have a bottle of Lavender After Skin Spray in it.
3 times? Really serious? And did you notice they edited the caption to say After Sun Spray? Because it's like, girl, you are sitting here trying to sell us a product and you don't even know the name of the product. Wow, you're such a great hun. Yeah, great job. You're doing so good. Holy crap. Yeah, no, it's after skin spray. You can't change my mind.
I think I'll put some of this on now.
I think you need some right here.
Okay.
Yeah, like.
Thank you.
You're welcome. That's what friends are for.
Hi, I'm Laura,
And I'm Max.
and we're Farm Junkies.
Well, we've been distillery junkies, we've been laboratory junkies, we've been steam junkies. Now what are we?
Greenhouse Junkies.
Oh, where it starts.
Where it all begins. And the cool thing about the greenhouse is we're surrounded by living things. I love, love, love the farms. And we aren't just putting things in the ground.
I mean, to be fair, like, kind of like no matter where you are, aren't you surrounded by living things? Like, come on. I mean, I understand, like, a greenhouse is where, like, many things grow all at once, but, like, I love the farms because I'm always around other living things. It's like, yep. Even if you're in your own house, you got living things in it. There's little buggies and stuff, and you can even be like, oh, I spray for bugs. I don't have bugs. No, there's bugs. You might not be able to see them. They're probably very small. Germs? I don't know. Are germs alive? No, I don't think so. But something, right? Something.
That come from someplace else. We actually have Young Living certified seed. And we've all heard the story about Gary bringing Lavandula angustifolia seeds from France in his boots to America. And
so, like, he trafficked them? Like, he illegally smuggled them? Like, I mean, otherwise, why would you have to put them in your boots, right?
Now we have varieties of St. Mary's variety. That's up in Idaho. We have the variety that is here in Mona, Utah. We're at the Fall Festival at the Whispering Springs Lavender Farm.
Lavender. So that means we got lavender here.
We have lavender here. Oodles and oodles of oodles. That's an official term. In fact, some countries, they don't measure in acres, they measure in oodles. So as you look here,
this chick is so, like, she's such a dork, but, like, not in a good way, right?
We have process. So we have the seed, we have the plant that will go into the ground, and it comes out as the plant material. And then you tell us, we just have been to the distillery today. The actual plant material is what is distilled after it's harvested from the ground.
Right, and with lavender, on the harvesting, they don't pull up the whole plant from the ground. They cut it off, and each year it grows back. And they can get 5, 6, 7 years worth of growth from one plant, just harvesting over and over and over.
See why the seeds are so important too, is because we've talked about the entire process of how meticulous it is.
Yes, we know that seeds are a very important part of plants. It's like saying that like the sperm is a very important part of reproduction of human beings. Yup. Seeds are very important parts of growing plants. Yup. Because without them, you don't get to grow people. No, not people. Oh my God. I'm still thinking about sperm. No. Without the seeds, you don't get to grow the plant, is what I meant to say. Jesus Christ.
But these seeds are priceless. Whenever we start to think about every drop of oil that you put on your family, don't you want to know where it comes from? Well, it starts here. It's put into absolutely the best soil, and it makes the very best oils on the planet.
So Young Living will actually take some of the plants, the flowering part that turns into seed, and harvest their own seed to keep keeping that strain, that variety pure, that specific species. So
it's amazing.
Wow, plants are so amazing. Isn't Gary so wonderful for making these plants so amazing? Like, because Gary might as well be God. Also, hold on to your butts because they're about to talk about animals and essential oils again.
Welcome. We're so glad you're here. This is another segment on animals and oils where we hope to empower you to use your oils with your animals.
Of course you do. Yeah, because that's totally a healthy idea. Thank you, Kira Keel, for being a member for 3 months. Dude, it is just so fucking frustrating. This segment every time gets me so angry because it's like, the point of this part of the program is to convince you to put essential oils on your dogs and your cats. And it's like, most essential oils are poisonous to your dogs and your cats. It's disgusting. It's actually horrifying. And, yeah, it pisses me off.
And this segment is going to be all about summer. So in summer, we have pests, we have heat, we have irritations, and we have Young Living coming to our rescue, as always. So we have the great shampoo, Animal Sense shampoo. We have the Animal Sense ointment, which I'll talk about in just a minute. Then we have 5 different animal oils. What is your favorite?
Puriclean.
Puriclean is her favorite. Like, she goes.
I wear it all the time myself, actually.
She loves it for herself.
I do.
So we have Puriclean, we have Mindwell, we have Infect-Away, we have Paragize, and we have Tea-Away. I go through Paragize, I think, the fastest.
I've actually used Tea-Away on a dog before a thunderstorm, and boom.
Boom!
Everybody's like, wait, he's not barking.
That's
It's amazing.
awesome.
Please. So you're trying to tell me that Young Living has an essential oil that will make your dog stop being scared of thunderstorms? I call fucking bullshit. Like, you literally have to go to a veterinarian to get medication to, like, what's it called? Sedate. Yeah, you know, to keep your dogs from getting all freaked out when there's, like, I don't know, 4th of July, when there's, like, I was gonna say thunderworks. No, Savannah, that's fireworks is what I was trying to say. Damn, this pina colada is getting me good. Fireworks. My dogs get so, like, scared every, like, New Year's and 4th of July. Like, there's always fireworks going off, and they get scared, and I have to let them, like, snuggle up with me and stuff, and, like, it's so sad. I feel so bad for them every time. I'm like, why do you people do this? You're gonna try to tell me that all I needed to do was just put some essential oil on them, and they're not gonna be scared of the big boom booms anymore? Oh my god, it's so frustrating. Like, no, dude. I'm not saying, like, you should sedate your dogs, but, like, some dogs probably need it. But, like, I don't know. I think cuddles and love and hugs go a long way, dude. I know, I hate this too. A dryer sheet might help for thunderstorms? Why? Is that a thing? I know they make, I think they're called, like, thunder vests or something like that. That are, like suppression vests for dogs that supposedly work pretty well for a lot of dogs. Because it just feels like they're constantly getting, like, a hug. So it helps them feel better. I don't know.
That is awesome. So when we're talking about irritations,
Yes.
then, you know, we've got these great oils. What you want to do is apply the oil first, and then you grab this animal sense ointment and put it on top. And that holds the oil in so the oil can do its job.
Oh, yeah. That's a really good idea. Yeah. Not only are most of these essential oils poisonous to dogs, let's put them on their skin and then seal it in so it can't go anywhere or evaporate. Just making sure that the dog's gonna suffer as much as possible. How disgusting.
And I love this
Thunder
stuff.
shirt,
This is animal
yeah.
sense ointment, but it's actually not just for animals.
No.
It's amazing, it's moisturizing, and I've used it on myself a few times, and I love it. So in the summertime, though, what is one of the great tips that we have for summer? Like, Tracy was asking me, what do you want to learn? Because she's a great dog trainer and dog behaviorist. And I was like, I would like to know how to get my dog off leash.
Citation
So
needed.
one of the things I like to do in the summer, because you know it's so hot here in Texas, you can actually use the shade of trees to train your dogs to be off leash. Now, in the city, you don't really get the advantage of having dogs off leash because they don't really want you to have your dogs off leash in the city, but you can buy a long lead. They sell them in like 29-foot lengths and put them on a long lead, which gives an off leash vibe. It kind of releases you from worrying about them. Find a big area, and you can tie the leash to a belt loop or around your waist and just head towards the tree. And dogs naturally gravitate towards shade. So they'll follow you, and you just get in practice of that, and eventually become such a habit that in safer spaces, maybe not in the city, out in the country, you can actually let them off leash and see how that's working. So anyway, that's a good tip. Also, I just have to say, my favorite thing for getting out walking in the first place is peppermint, because we are in Texas. And I'm like, that's like a little, dare I say, air conditioner in a bottle.
Do you know why she says that? I think we all know, right? Because, like, peppermint oil has that menthol-y cooling effect. So what she's saying is, and I know I haven't let her finish her sentence, but I think I know where she's going with this. What she's saying is that if you put peppermint oil on your dog while it's hot, it will help cool them down. Now, listen. In theory, I see where she's going with this, but in practice, I don't think that this is a thing. and I've told this story a few times, but basically, I've had multiple experiences of putting peppermint oil in my bath water. Never do that. Never, ever fucking do that. Okay, because like the first time I tried it, I was like, it's just gonna smell like peppermint. It's gonna be so nice. No, I put maybe like 3, maybe a little bit more, 5 drops in my bath. That was enough to make the bath unbearable. Absolutely unbearable. Because like it just felt like I was in the hottest water, like 120 degree water probably, and I was freezing. I was cold. So like in theory, I get where she's going with this, but like you have to dilute peppermint oil first if you're gonna fucking do that shit, right? Clown Town, have your dogs drink water. If you need them to cool down, have them drink some water. You don't need to be slathering peppermint oil all over them, dude. So, like, the second time I was like, you know what? I still like the smell of peppermint oil. I'm going to put 1 drop in my bath. I could still feel it. It covers your entire body. Like, it is so dangerous. Like, your dog is not going to be able to tell you how uncomfortable it is. And especially the dog that she has on her lap is like, it's so small. It's a small little dog. It's like 1 drop of peppermint oil is going to ruin that dog's day, that dog's life. Like, it might sound nice to be using peppermint essential oil on a hot day to cool you down or whatever. It's not. Dude, it's not. It's like, we were talking about windburn earlier. It's kind of like that. I'm not tired. I'm just like, I don't know, maybe I'm talking so much I just can't breathe. Anyway, no, don't do it. Don't ever put peppermint oil in your bath. Don't put peppermint oil on your dog. Don't do any of these things, okay? It's actually a really, really bad idea. And your dog is not going to be able to tell you how uncomfortable they are because of the peppermint oil you just slathered all over them. It's awful. Do not do that. Give your dogs water. Thank you very much.
You put it on the back of your neck and you're like, it's so cool. And also, too, I like to put it on the pets, and I love it. So that's my...
Sorry. Almost did a spit take there. I love it. Do your dogs love it? I'm gonna just guess. I'm gonna take a little guessy poo and say no. Actually, I'm gonna guess that they cannot fucking stand it when you put that on them. I'm gonna take a guess and say that they are so uncomfortable when you do it that they would rather have a heat stroke, probably. That's a little extreme, but like seriously, I don't think you guys understand like the power of peppermint oil. Like, do not do this.
Hot summer
These ideas
Texas
are
tip.
evil. So she's like, yeah, exactly. Like, she's like, I love it. It's like, but your dog, like, you're supposed to be doing what's right by your dog. And she's like, I love it so much. Did you ask your dog? No, dogs can't speak English, so they can't tell you how much they hate it. And I guarantee they hate it.
These are tips for you, for your animals in oil. So we want you to go be the boss of it.
Okay, who else? Who else hasn't? Yeah.
All right. Mine's on the floor because it's big.
Oh my God.
There we go.
Basically, I mean, I have all my makeup, my Savvy mineral makeup, and
Of course you do.
there is a
Wendy.
legit reason why.
Hey, look, you can't see her sunburn here. But I mean, she is wearing makeup over it. Or maybe this was filmed before or after the sunburn, but she doesn't look sunburned here. And I feel like a sunburn like that we saw in the science part of the show, I feel like you'd be able to see it through makeup. Like, you'd be able to at least see like the state of the skin. Like, it's got to be peely and stuff. Oh wait, no, that's right, I forgot the after skin spray. it changes the texture of your skin, so it doesn't peel. Oh my God, they're just so unlikable. I know, right? Fuck. Are they relaunching the makeup? They all mentioned it. I don't think so. If they are, I have not heard. But they do keep mentioning it. But like I was saying earlier, I'm pretty sure that all these people just have like a huge stock on hand of it, like they were inventory loading it, so they have a lifetime's worth of it anyway, and they're going to continue to use it even though it's going to expire eventually. No, unless I missed it, I don't think they're bringing Savvy Minerals back.
Right, every one of these oils is in this. I did not grab oils and throw it in.
And not the little size.
No, these are.
And can you hold it up?
These are the ones that I cannot go without.
Yeah.
On a daily basis.
Daily. There was at least like 15 oils in there. That's wild. That is absolutely wild.
Right. But then the biggest thing for me when I travel.
Gwyneth Paltrow and Jane Lynch, dude, you hit that right on the freaking head, Rutro. Holy crap!
So I mean, I want to bring them all, but I can't. But so when you come down to just a couple days, okay. So Essential Zyme, because I love so much that these are enteric coated. I know.
I just thought you were gonna say because I love so much to eat food.
Oh, well, that too.
I'm sure she didn't mean it, but that came off as very rude.
Every time you eat, when you're traveling, it's different than what you normally eat, so your body has to adjust, and you might get stopped up or something,
constipated,
right?
Whatever.
So I I take 3 or 4 of these a day, every day, my whole life. So. Because they eat up all the crud. This is my anti-aging.
They eat up all the crud? I don't think that's gonna work. And also, there is not enough anti-aging anything in the world to protect you from that sunburn that you got, because that sunburn is going to age you 20 years.
Secret. Because
that eats up the stuff, that breaks down the stuff in your colon. And
you keep this in your system all the time. It keeps your colon very clean, and then when you take them, it also goes into your bloodstream and becomes metabolic enzymes. And so you're cleaning up your blood all the time. So, but you got, all the time. Right. For me, I mean, this is a game changer.
Oh my God.
Okay. So PD 80/20, I take this everywhere I go because it keeps me happy and balanced.
But see, remember in the science thing, she was like, we can make claims about this stuff because it's been dermatologist tested or whatever. It's like, are they not making claims right now? She's like, whatever this PD 80/20 shit is, she's like, this keeps me happy. And whatever the last thing is, she's like, this cleans out your blood. You're making claims regardless, dude. Seriously?
My hormones and emotions keep very balanced.
How do you know? No, seriously, how does anyone? Sorry, that was like a burp and a gag at the same time. How do any of these people know that their hormones are balanced? Are they regularly testing their blood? Are they regularly going to their naturopath to check their blood? How do you know that your hormones are constantly balanced? Seriously? Oh my God. There's no, wait, talk about a claim. That is a claim right there. A claim with no substantial evidence to prove that it's true. Also, Griffin's being cute downstairs. I'm sorry. I guess I'm not sorry. Most of the time you guys are usually happy to hear his little screams and his little laughs.
She's got all the.
I know. This is my little homemade face serum that I make. It's carrot seed oil and vitamin E oil, along with frankincense, elemi, and lavender. And it just keeps everything moist.
Hydration is
keeps
key.
everything moist.
My face wash, deodorant, and then the hair oil. So these are all really important.
They are.
You're putting oil in your hair so often that you have to bring it with you when you travel. I don't think, I get, maybe after a shower or something. I guess that's a thing, right? I don't know.
Okay, I love it. All right, Beverly.
I travel with this.
It just keeps getting worse. Every single time they move to somebody else's, travel-y oil collection, it gets bigger and bigger and bigger. Oh no.
I feel you, Beverly. Where are you at?
So I
love this backpack. I actually got this at the last convention, I think. Is that where we got this? Yeah. And I love this backpack. I've used it every day since. And it's amazing because I can wear it on the plane. And so when I travel,
That's called a carry-on. Yeah, great job.
I don't like to check my most important items because you never know if your bag's going to be delayed. So all my oils go in here. And today I didn't do is because I just live down the road from Sarah, so I didn't pack everything. But I do have this cool little zipper in the front that has all the essentials. So, Progestins Plus, of course, and
Dude, she definitely must be wearing a lapel mic. I haven't been paying attention, but she just pulled that backpack closer to her, and now she's all muffled. I think they really truly are here in season 2, that oil show season 2, baby. They are making some improvements here, yeah.
breathe again because, it was free last month. And peppermint, always. You can't go anywhere without peppermint and lavender because, peppermint and lavender. And then I have my hand sanitizer.
That doesn't mean anything because I bring peppermint and lavender with me because, peppermint and lavender. No, please explain it to me because I don't know. I don't understand.
Sanitizer and my lozenges and my
can
lip
have essential
balm,
oils on
and
a plane.
Usually when I'm traveling in this big case, today I have lemons in this big one because
lemons?
I'm on
like
the
actual
master
lemons?
cleanse, so it's full of lemons today. But usually in this big one, I have my big.
So like actual lemons and not like lemon essential oil, right? Yeah. Anyway, so about the bringing essential oils on a plane. So TSA has it so that I think you can bring liquids up to 3 ounces, which is a lot more than just one little stupid bottle of oil. So I think when I went to, I want to say it was Seattle last summer, on our way back, there was a lady standing in front of us at the TSA check that had one of those clear backpacks, you know what I'm talking about? It was Young Living. You could see all of her oils in it. Now, she didn't have nearly as many as these people do, I don't think. She maybe had like 8. But yeah, same thing. And they have these clear backpacks, which I'm surprised this lady's backpack is not clear. It's like very not see-through, but the point, like paparazzi people do it too. They have like the clear bags so that they can display the products that they're selling right in front. So if anyone, if anyone wants to buy their fucking nasty ass jewelry, same thing with Young Living. They will use the clear backpacks. It's wild. And I saw one of those. I was standing directly behind a family that had them. So, yeah, you can bring essential oils on a plane. Yeah, as long as a little bottle of liquid is less than 3 ounces, you can put it through TSA. And usually, I guess it's okay. I guess depending on what it is, but I think for the most part, you can absolutely do that, and the oily Huns take advantage of it. Also, I've heard that like Kangen, I think is how you say it. I've been corrected recently. I'm pretty sure that they're like, this is medical grade water, so then that's how they get their Kangen water through TSA. It's fucking wild.
My raindrop kit, so I keep all the raindrop oils organized in the raindrop, and that goes in here.
Why do you need that all the time?
My computer goes in.
Why do you need to bring the entire raindrop oil set every time you travel? Just in case wherever you're going, someone has a dog or a horse or something that you need to do the raindrop technique on. Ew.
In the back. So that's my travel, and that goes on with me. And then, all my clothes go checked because they're not as important.
They're not as important.
It's okay if they don't make it.
Well, I have a question for you. So people ask me all the time, do you get stopped, like if you're flying somewhere with having too many liquids because of oils?
Well, I have gotten stopped because I do carry a lot of oils and I do carry them on the plane. And I have gotten stopped, but all they do is swab. They just want to swab it and make sure it's regular stuff. Yeah. So they're not stopping me because I have too many. They're just like, let's check this out. Okay, you're good. So, yeah.
That is so weird to me. And also not surprising, I guess. Like, that kind of makes me a little more, like, not proud. It just makes me feel a little bit more secure in our TSA that they see these crazy oil people like constantly carrying around like 100 bottles of essential oils, and they're like, that's a little much, and we're gonna need to check that. Now, they definitely didn't hold the lady in front of me in Seattle, but she was maybe only carrying like, I don't know, like 8 probably. Well, that's what I could see in the bag anyway. But, I mean, this lady has an entire fucking backpack of essential oils. Like, I'm glad TSA stopped them, you know?
Yeah, I travel with them all over. Some people are like, put them in their little
But I'm
baggies,
white, so
but
it's cool, exactly.
every time we fly, they're like everywhere.
All the time now.
I have,
so.
you know, I have it's not clear like Sarah's, it's just the foam one, and it's full of oils. I mean, I travel with at least 30
travels a lot.
But why? Like, seriously, why? I don't understand why these people need the amount of oils that they say they need. It's wild. Oh boy, what are we gonna force feed our children today?
Okay, so we are back, and today, instead of Sarah, who's normally here with us, I get to be here with my daughter, Abigail. And so we just the other day decided that we were gonna try to make some healthier dressings at home. And so this is a recipe that we came across, and we decided that we were gonna doctor it up and make it Young Living worthy.
Why?
So let's get this show on the road. Okay, so first thing we need, Abigail, is extra virgin olive oil. So we need 3/4 cup of that. So we're just gonna pour that in. This is super easy. This is a recipe that we just get to dump it all together, swirl it, and pour it on your salad. You can make a half recipe if you prefer to make it a little bit smaller, and then you don't have to worry about storing it. So 3/4 cup of extra virgin olive oil. We're going to do a 1/4 cup of apple cider vinegar. And apple cider vinegar has lots of health benefits, lots of health benefits. So what do we say, 1/4 cup, right?
Maybe
Okay.
make sure.
Oh, okay. What's next, Abby? Honey?
Honey.
All right. So go ahead and put a 1/2 cup of honey in here.
Half a cup? That's like half of that bottle.
So the first time you had this, how was it?
It was really good.
It was really good? And what kind of salad did we put it on? Let's squeeze it together. It's really thick, guys.
It was just, it had
We did
chicken and feta cheese.
Is that good? Good enough.
It had cucumbers and tomatoes, and
we put some pears, and we made it like a little Mediterranean chicken and pear salad. Super, super yum. Okay. Now, this also called, the original recipe called for lemon juice, and we didn't have any. So we pulled out our Young Living Lemon Vitality Oil.
Shocking! Who saw that one coming? I don't know. Like, okay, seriously? She's like, we didn't have lemon juice. Like, these people are all, like, about health and shit, right? And I'm like, how do you not even just have, like, just lemons? Like, dude, like, I keep lemons at home. But that's because, like, I like to, I don't know, like, squeeze it in a margarita. Not a margarita. I like to make lemon drop martinis and stuff. But I don't know, I mean, like, lemon juice, fresh lemon juice is great for making avocado, which I eat a lot of avocados. Makes it not brown as much. So if you have half of an avocado that you need to save for later, you squeeze some lemon juice on it. There you go. We're good to go for a couple days. Anyway, it doesn't have the same zing as lemon, right? Like, that's what I've heard. I mean, I've never, like, actually tried lemon essential oil, but from what I understand, it comes from the peel, like the lemon peel oil, and not actually, like, the citrusy, zingy, like, I don't know, man. Oh, yeah, Rachel, you're right. That lady had a bag of lemons. Like, yeah, just ask the lady. No, because then they couldn't use their lemon essential oil. Because, like, up until this point, I feel like this salad dressing sounds pretty good. Excuse me, whoa. That one was waiting to come out for a while. Yeah, okay.
And, again, if you've seen any of my previous recipes, you'll know that I go big or go home. So we put, like, 10 drops in. So we just dropped it in there.
Wow.
Yep. And then salt and pepper. So Abby, I'll let you do the salt.
I mean,
And
they
this is just to your
ruined it.
taste. So
Like, why wouldn't you want just that nice zing of fresh lemon juice? Like, what? I'm sorry, what? Oh, hi, Hunter. I hope your meeting was good. Yeah, up until this point, it sounded delicious, actually. Not like that salad looks good. I know it's just like a pile of kale, or maybe it's romaine. I'm not really sure. But either way, like, I'm also kind of hungry, but I'm like, I would eat the shit out of this. But then they ruin it with the essential oil, so.
if you like salt, you're just gonna, just sprinkle some in there. A little bit more probably. And we did some garlic powder. Oops. A little bit of pepper. You can sprinkle some pepper in there. All right, Abby. Are you ready to do the honors? So we'll go ahead and carefully whiz our dressing. You can use a jar and shake it up. You can
stuck in the honey.
It is a little bit stuck in the honey, a little bit thick at first.
Which you put a freaking half cup of honey in there, like, yeah. Like half of that dressing is honey.
Which is why I actually like to use this little dealie, because it kind of gets it all mixed up. So move it around. Maybe we should have used a jar with a lid and shaken it. Keep going, keep going.
It does not appear to be working very well.
All right. Keep going, a little bit more. Keep going.
A little bit more? You can see the honey resting at the very bottom of that. No, it needs a lot more mixing.
Working? Nope.
Like, whisk it! Use a whisk! Like, that's how I would have done it.
Okay, let's do a fork then.
A fork?
Just lay it right here. Okay, so let's just do this number.
Wow, look at how much better that worked.
This is super yum. Okay, you ready to pour?
It's not ready.
Right,
Keep mixing
you're
it.
gonna
Stop.
go ahead
Keep
and-
mixing it. It's not.
Now a little bit.
It is not fully mixed. Are you serious? You can see the color difference still. Ma'am! There's no way that anything that this woman makes or any of these people makes is, like, good. That's not mixed. That is not mixed. Yeah, the fork did a better job, but, like, she just, like, stirred it in a circle. Like, you gotta, like, up and down, you know, right?
Goes a long way with this. So just ever so.
You're just gonna pour. You're not gonna get any honey in it. Why'd you put all that honey in it if you're just gonna let it sit at the bottom? Oh my god. Oh my god. This is making me so mad. They're ruining this delicious looking salad. Like, holy shit. Do these people not know how to whisk? Yeah, dude, a whisk would have been better than that fork. No, they have to have this, like, little electronic mixer boy. That doesn't even work.
Gently pour it on our salad here.
There's no honey in that.
And we're gonna.
No honey
toss
got
this
in
up.
that.
Let's move this right here.
And then they're gonna be like, it's so good. You didn't even get one of the main ingredients in there. Don't waste the bee's work, dude, right? Maybe that's why I'm getting so mad. Like, how are you okay with putting that on a salad? An immersion blender. Yeah, is that one of the ones that have, like, the little lid on it? And you, not lid, but, like, I don't know. There's, like, a barrier or whatever, and you... I think that's what they thought they had. Like, I'm pretty sure I have one of those that she has, and I think it's for mixing drinks. Like, pure liquid. Not fucking honey. Like, thick-ass honey.
We're gonna toss this. We only have one fork. So what does that mean? Who gets to eat?
First.
Your mother and daughter. Like, I'm sorry, maybe some people think this is gross, but, like, your mother and daughter. Like, you pushed her out of your hoo-ha. Or maybe you had a cesarean section. I don't know. She is your flesh and blood. Just share a fucking fork. Maybe it's a bad take, all right? But to me, I'm like, my kids have pissed on me, all right? Like, Griffin regularly will, like, he'll, like, lick me and shit. I'm like, and he's just a little tiny baby. Like, just share a fork. Just share a fork, dude. It's not that hard. Who gets to eat? Ooh, I don't want to share germs with my daughter. What the fuck? Just calm down.
I eat after she. because that's what mothers do,
Spent
right?
too much money on
Sacrifice for our
oils,
kids.
cannot afford more forks.
How is it? Good. Is it super delicious? Mm-hmm. Now no one else can eat out of this because I double dipped my fork. Ooh, there's the lemon. Super fresh.
Yeah, I'm sure you do taste the lemon because all the honey is not in there.
Super yummy. You like it? Mm-hmm. How many times have you made this now at our house?
At least 6 or 7.
At least 6 or 7 times, because it's now become our favorite recipe for dressing, and we hope it's one of your favorites too.
Dear God. Yeah, so they're sharing forks anyway. Oh, good. More kid
How many
indoctrination.
of y'all have your own collection of essential oils in your room right now? Awesome. Okay, we're just gonna go through and see which ones you have. Now, of course, if it's a plethora of oils, let's just narrow it down to a few. But what
You know that it's a plethora of oils in every single one of these kids' bedrooms because their mom and dad made them do it.
are some of the oils in your collection?
I don't think Abby liked it.
Right now, I have been obsessed with the simplified oils. I love those.
Yes.
Especially the summertime ones.
Okay, so nice.
But the simplified ones, aren't those the ones that Jacob and his wife were like putting their names all over because they're meant for more like aromatherapy, like putting in diffusers and stuff, and not like, it's not for like advanced oily mamas, you know what I mean? So it's like, okay, so you just have it as like an air freshener, right? I mean, I guess.
And then what about you?
I keep, most of the time, I have Thieves, Lemon, Grapefruit, and Valor in my room.
Oh, I love those. That is really bright and beautiful smelling, right? Okay, Ethan.
I have Thieves, Digest, Lemon Lime, Tangerine, Lavender, Peppermint. There's a lot. some like Sleepy Eyes.
Oh yeah.
And just stuff like that.
Perfect. Awesome. What about you?
I have Thieves, Peppermint, Lemon, Lavender, Citron, and I have Sacred Mountain.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
You don't
Love
need
that
to
Sacred
brag.
Mountain. Okay. What oils? Okay, say this is summertime, right? What oils are you going to take with you on vacation, or have you taken stuff on vacation with you before? And what's your go-to for vacation?
Digest, Thieves, and Lavender.
Perfect. And
Digest, isn't that for your digestive system? Like, this dude is just having like, oh, I say dude, he's like a kid. This poor boy is just like pooping his pants all the time. But at least he has his Digest oil. Come on. Hey, mother. Hey, whoever his mother is, can you like take this poor kid to a doctor instead of giving him essential oils to fix his poopy issues?
explain why, because I know there's a reason.
Digest if you get sick. Thieves and lavender.
Why? Hey, if essential oils are so good for your family, and, you know, clearly there are essential oils that cure every common cold and, you know, COVID and stuff. That's a joke. I'm not being serious about that at all, but all these people are serious about that, and they say it all the fucking time. Why do they ever need anything to help them while they're sick? Because I thought the point of diffusing all those oils and stuff is to keep people from getting sick. As a matter of fact, I do remember, like, there was some account from someone who worked in the corporate offices while Gary was still alive. And I want to say it was during, like, not swine flu. It was one of those other ones. What's the other one that I'm thinking of? It was before COVID, obviously, because Gary wasn't around. For COVID, could you imagine how bad that working environment would have been, though, during COVID times? Like, he would have made all of his people still go to the office. You know they would have. And he would have just been, like, diffusing frankincense. But that's what he was doing. Whatever it was, whatever the illness was that was going around, let's just say swine flu, but I don't think it was swine flu. I think it was one of the other ones. He was, like, yeah, like, every single room in the office, he was it Ebola? That's what it was. Yeah, it was Ebola. Yeah, he was just, like, every single room had, I think, frankincense. No, it was Thieves. It had to have been Thieves, right? In every single room of the office. I remember hearing about that, which isn't surprising. But to me, I'm like, wouldn't these people, if they're trying to avoid getting sick, Wouldn't you just, yeah, H1N1, exactly. Yeah, that had to have been it. No, not SARS. H1N1, I'm pretty sure, yeah. That might have been. Wait, Ebola and H1N1 were different, right? I don't remember. There's just been so many pandemics. Anyway, they wouldn't be getting sick if thieves actually worked. That's all I'm trying to say. All I'm trying to say is that if diffusing thieves actually kept you from getting sick, then none of these people would ever need something like Digize to keep them healthy while they're sick, because they wouldn't be getting sick, right? You see what I'm saying?
If there's like an infection or you get a scrape.
Definitely.
H1N1 with swine flu.
Anybody else? Vacation, what do you take?
I think it was
usually
Ebola.
take Thieves,
I don't know.
Lemon.
Too many panties.
I take Digize and M-Grain. And frankincense.
Frankincense, okay. Out of, clarify on one of those oils, why do you take it?
M-Grain and Digize are for motion sickness.
Okay.
And I bring Thieves usually because hotel rooms stink.
What hotels are you going to? Like, I always love the smell of a freshly cleaned hotel room. Anyone else? Like, walking into a hotel room, you're like, like, they all kind of have the same smell, right? Except, okay, honestly, I don't know, this wasn't Chelsea's fault, but when I went, or when Chelsea was out here visiting, when I went to meet her at the hotel she was staying at, that was the worst smelling hotel I've ever been in. And it was like a nice hotel. It was really weird. I can't even, like, I feel like it smelled like food, but like not good food. Like someone had cooked something that stunk up the whole hotel the night before, and then like it was still lingering the next day. Like, that's what that hotel smelled like. And it smelled like BO, you know? But it was the whole hotel, not Chelsea's room. Like, not just Chelsea's room. It was like the whole hotel. So I know it wasn't Chelsea. Chelsea's not stinky. I can tell you she's not stinky. Aside from that, I feel like every other hotel I've ever walked into, I'm like, it smells really good in here. Like, this room smells nice and clean. It smells great. So, I don't know. If it stinks, I'm leaving, right? She's like, hotels stink. Oh, where are you staying? Dude, where are you staying? If it doesn't smell like essential oils, it stinks. You're probably right. Like, yeah. That's probably what she means. That's probably where she's coming from. So beefy. Oh, hi, Mom. So beefy. Beefy is a good descriptor of the way these, like, hotels smell when people... You know what? Actually, like, when we went to Legoland in January with the kids, the first hotel we stayed at, because we stayed at two different... We stayed at the Legoland hotel, but the first night we got there, we stayed at another place. And that place had, like, kitchenettes in all the hotels, so you know people were cooking. So, yeah, that situation... It wasn't as bad as the hotel that Chelsea was staying in, though. It was so weird. No, Emery, don't tell her that I said she's stinky. She's not. Chelsea's not stinky, just the hotel was stinky. It was, like, I'm telling you, though, like, it was a nice hotel. For some reason, it was stinky. What are we talking about, Mom? We're talking about essential oils. Sorry. We can get back to it. My mom will have something to say about this. This girl here that you see giggling on the screen, showing us her braces, she just said that hotels stink. And I know for a fact that my mom and dad love the smell of a hotel room, so.
Stroh, there. I know what you're talking about. Okay, anybody else vacation?
I take Melrose.
Melrose.
Because when I'm on like a plane, if I'm going somewhere and I have to be on a plane, my ears pop. Okay. So you put that behind your ears and it like
that's pretty normal,
wow,
yeah.
That's a new one. I have to put that in my little checklist. Okay, what about you, vacation?
I take Digize and tea tree.
Is his name Vacation? Yeah. This is the way she said that. What about you, Vacation? Someone named their kid Vacation.
I have like clothes that smell bad. I can.
Definitely. And also, if you need a little deodorant.
Yeah, Mom, it was a nice hotel. It was like down in Scottsdale. Or no, close to Tempe. Like, it was like up on top of a mountain. It was like a nice hotel. And it was stinky.
There you go. I love it. Smelling fresh for the ladies and the men. Sorry, y'all. Sorry, we're not thinking about those things right now. Okay, anything outdoorsy, not necessarily oils, but even some of their product line, say like the insect stuff I think we were talking about before this. What about you, Abby, with the insect repellent?
I bring the insect repellent, and then they also have the little
My child vacation.
wipes.
Yes.
I bring those to summer camp a lot, and I bring citronella because it also repels bugs.
Yes, and we do not like bugs.
No.
mosquitoes, or any of those things.
Yeah, and people always tell me that I smell good. And
I mean, if she smells like citronella, I can't imagine anyone would be like, you smell really good. Because citronella doesn't smell that great.
It doesn't like choke you.
Yes, exactly. It's not like those other brands where
Right.
you're like rake of things. Awesome. Anybody else? Products?
I do bring the wipes.
Yes.
And also the what's the other bug oil?
Wipes, like butt wipes. This poor guy is all like, I need dyes and butt wipes. This poor boy. Take him to a doctor. No, I know he's probably not talking about butt wipes. Maybe he is. I have no idea.
Oh, just the insect
Hi,
repellent?
JJ.
No.
Citronella.
Did this just get really quiet?
Purification.
Purification.
Maybe?
Purification.
Yeah.
There it is.
Oh, so they were just like
yes,
thinking.
yes. And that one smells good.
Yeah.
It's great for the hotel rooms too.
Yeah.
And also bed bugs.
Oh, yeah.
I know that. Great.
Are you real? Seriously? Okay. When somebody has bed bugs in their bedroom, because that's where beds usually are, in a bedroom. These people, like, the amount of shit you have to go through to get rid of bed bugs is, like, extravagant. Like, there's so much you have to fucking do to get rid of bed bugs, from my understanding. I've never had to deal with it, but I've heard how hard it is to get rid of them, or how much you have to do to get rid of them. You're trying to tell me that all you had to do was buy one of their essential oils and you can get rid of bed bugs? Wow! Oh, it's been that easy the whole time? Oh, wow! That's bullshit. Like, seriously? Oh, it's just that easy. Oh my god.
Great for bed bugs.
Hi, I'm Wendy.
I'm Deanna.
Today we're going to show you a favorite hack
Why
for
is
the
it so
summer.
quiet all of a sudden?
This is something I've done every year for probably 4 or 5 years now. And I just really, really love Young Living's mineral sunscreen lotion. As a matter of fact, I was so excited when this came out because for years I had made my own sunscreen, really to try to stay out of the toxic sunscreens that are available. I wanted something really good for my family. So this was an answer to prayer when it really came out for me. This hack, really the purpose of it is to make it into a spray so that it's not so thick and pasty.
We hate that. We hate thick and gooey.
This is, I mean, it's 50 SPF. That's amazing. And this is awesome if you have a little baby or someone with really fair skin and you want to do that. But it does, you know, it is the white.
Hold on. If you water down a sunscreen, like, I don't know how sunscreens work, but if you water down a sunscreen that's meant for, you know, rubbing into your skin, if you water it down enough to be able to spray it, that's a fine mist bottle she has there. So I would imagine she's going to be diluting it. Like, does that make the SPF go down? Oh, JJ, thank you for the super chat for my Young Living butt wipes. Let's be honest, each singular Young Living butt wipe probably costs $5, but thank you for the singular butt wipe you just bought me. I really appreciate it. You know, like, a pack of their butt wipes is, I'm assuming they have butt wipes, because what else would they be talking about? I don't know, maybe they have other kind of wipes. But you know it's probably like $20, dude. Because, like, when I was with Lime Life, they had make-off wipes, is what they call them. It was $20 for a little packet of makeup wipes. It's so stupid. So probably the same thing. It ruins the SPF of the formula. Okay. You can refuse it. Refuse what? Sunscreen is formulated as a lotion or spray or gel, etc. specifically. So it would, like, dilute the SPF and it wouldn't work as much. I just get one, JJ. Watering it down will change the effect of it. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, that's... Make the coverage patchy and inconsistent. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah. Okay, we'll keep watching here, but, like, I can't imagine that this is good for the sunscreen.
you will have white on your skin for quite a while. And so if you don't feel like you have to have a 50, because I'm sure that we're kind of watering it down a little bit, but what we're gonna do,
So she's admitting
it's
it.
so simple. We take this, we're gonna add some coconut oil.
I'm sorry, like that fine mister little spray bottle thing they have there, wouldn't it? Like I only have ever used those for like just pure, just straight water. But like I can't imagine that like can like easily mist fucking oil. Sunscreen, globby sunscreen mixed with coconut oil and other oils that they have here on the counter. I don't know.
What's really cool about adding coconut oil is it has its own SPF. It's like filters out the sun at least 20%.
What?
So we're not watering it down with water and thinning it out. And that way we're adding something that actually adds an SPF.
Does it really? Like naturally? Someone tell me. Someone in the chat knows. Does coconut oil naturally have an SPF?
And there are so many chemicals in sunscreen, it's unreal. I scuba dive, I know Wendy dives as well. And sunscreen chemicals are actually destroying the coral in the ocean.
There are actually a lot of name brand sunscreens now that specifically are formulating their stuff to not do that. So Young Living, you're not special.
Big problem.
Yeah, and if you don't have coral, then you don't have fish, and then, yeah, it's a bad thing. So the cleaner sunscreen that you can get, the better for everybody.
I can't imagine that the fish appreciate essential oils either. Just
so as far as this recipe goes,
coconut oil has SPF 1, really? Okay, oh, okay. Alexis said SPF 2. Oh, that's so funny. Yeah, because what I've heard is that, isn't it SPF 50? Anything over SPF 50 is kind of overkill, I think, was what I've heard. But like SPF 50 is like the best you can get. Anyway, I'm gonna Google the SPF thing. Crush Bone says SPF of 1. Oh, okay, V Rumu Googled it for me. Coconut oil has a natural SPF of 4 to 5 and contains antioxidants that help protect the skin from harmful radiation from the sun. Okay, I mean, but dude, because you also like you have suntan like oils, right? That like help your skin tan instead of burn. Like I can imagine that like that would be like what the effect that coconut oil would have if you were to use that as a sunscreen instead, if anything. Cocoa butter is SPF 6 to 8. Interesting. Yeah, not enough. Definitely not SPF 100 or not 100, 50. And they're going to be watering it down.
This little handy bottle is an oil. It's literally for cooking. I got it on Amazon. It's an oil spray bottle. Just very simple.
Oh, it's just like specifically made for spraying oil. That's so weird.
Everywhere.
Yep. And the recipe is half. And for this big bottle, it's half of a tube. So you get to make this twice with one of these tubes.
Ooh.
Sweet. Get it up there in the top. Right. Then we are going, so this is an 8-ounce bottle. We're going to do half of this. So you're going to help me not be super.
Are you trying to tell me that Young Living doesn't have its own, like, diluting oil? What is it called? Carrier oil, I think is what they call it. Because I know doTERRA does. Dude, doTERRA sells their own coconut oil, I'm pretty sure, for fucking whatever the word is that I just said. But, like, I'm surprised that Young Living doesn't. And then if they don't, then, like, why... Let me rephrase that. If they do, then why aren't they using it? And to me, I'm like, well, if they don't have it at all, why not? If doTERRA has it, you know, I don't know.
Super messy.
Oh, you're right. This is the one that had the really bad sunburn.
And these hacks save you so much money.
Yeah.
Are we surprised? This woman is trying to tell us how to use sunscreen to not get sunburned. And literally, I really think that sunburn was real. And it was really bad. Like, if you're here right now and you missed it, this woman pouring the oil right now, in the science highlight section, she had a horrible sunburn.
Yeah, actually, yeah, you can do the full thing if you want. Actually, I'm going to do the full thing.
I'm going to definitely trust what you say, Wendy.
Because this is such a big bottle. You can get these spray bottles a little smaller, too, if you want. And that's what my smaller bottle has, a half. All right. So I'm going to shake this up first. We're still going to add some more oils. We're going to shake this up quite a bit. It is, you know, like I said, a little thick here.
Yeah. And you might need to maybe, clean the tip of the spray bottle every now and then. But when you're at the beach, you can just rinse it off with the seawater.
And for time's sake, I'm not going to shake this for another 2 minutes while we watch, but probably another 2 minutes and it would be all shook up.
Isn't that a song?
I love Elvis.
An Elvis song?
All right. So I like to put about 15.
Mm-hmm. Now I have that song in my head.
8.
15 drops of frankincense in that. I mean, I'm sorry, but like, obviously that's diluted because like she's pouring it into a carrier oil mixed with sunscreen, but like that's still a lot, right? And there's another oil she's going to be putting in here. So like, what the hell?
You did dance for us, please. Yeah. 13, 14, 15. Okay, the reason I'm putting
please lick the
frankincense in
stream.
is
Thank
because
you. It's sunscreen flavored today. Thank you.
Is, to me, the ultimate skin oil. It's used in exquisite salons and spas. It's for your skin, for supporting your skin.
It's so good for your cells.
Wrinkles, it's supporting the way your skin responds. You don't want the wrinkles, so you're gonna want this frankincense.
Yeah.
Then,
please,
lavender. I'm also gonna put about 15 drops in.
Wendy, I read that also the chemicals in sunscreen actually can cause disease.
Oh, please. And her face right there, she wanted to say cancer, but she didn't say cancer because she didn't want to get in trouble. I mean, I think to some extent that was a thing, but like from what I've seen from like shopping for sunscreen recently, like there are a lot of name brands that are like, they specifically say on their labels that they don't contain this and this and this, and they're healthy for the reefs and stuff like that. Like, I'm pretty sure there's been like a cohesive effort among name brand sunscreens to like be safer for the consumer, because like sunscreen in general has received a lot of bad PR in the past few years. I'm pretty sure that's what's up. So
right,
more than the sun causes disease.
There are studies out there. I really researched this a long time ago. I was just really
I don't trust
this.
any of these people's research.
And found out that you got 2 problems. The sun can cause cancer, right? So everybody wants to put all the sunscreen on. But the sun typically causes the better kind of cancer that, you just have...
The better kind of cancer? I'm pretty sure skin cancer is skin cancer. I don't think there's a better kind of skin cancer. Maybe I'm wrong. But I'm pretty sure cancer is cancer. Well, I mean, okay, I guess certain cancers have like a higher survivability rate, if that's what she means. Because like, unless, is she trying to say that skin cancer is like a better cancer compared to, I don't know, like stomach cancer or lung cancer or something? If by better you mean it has a higher survivability rate, maybe? Like what? The better cancer. What the hell?
Removed and it doesn't spread, right? And then the chemicals in all the sunscreens cause a different kind of cancer. And that's the kind that actually is way more dangerous. And so it's like, well, which do I do, right? So
you do this.
You do this. You want to keep your skin protected from the sun, but you do not want to put the toxin. I would just rather not wear sunscreen at all, that's just my personal view.
Your personal feel is stupid. Also, how to avoid benzene. I guess it's benzene. MD Anderson has a sunscreen myth debunked. And MD Anderson, what I learned from reporting on it, thanks to Jessie Lee Ward talking about it, which, holy shit, if you guys haven't seen Jessie's Instagram stories today, they're really sad. Like, they made me all choked up. Like, I feel so fucking bad for her. I don't want to put her shit on blast or whatever, so you can go like look at it for yourself, but dude, things are not going good in Jessie Lee Ward's life. She also, by the way, has been caught saying, I don't use sunscreen because it'll cause cancer, and well, look where she's at right now. I mean, fuck. Myth 1, according to MD Anderson, Myth 1, sunscreen causes cancer. False. There's no medical evidence that sunscreen causes cancer. There's a lot of medical evidence that UV rays from the sun and tanning beds do, but some people worry that the chemicals used in sunscreens are absorbed by the skin and cause cancer. For those who are worried, we recommend using a sunblock, Patel said. I don't know who, it's a professor of melanoma oncology. Sunblock typically contains zinc oxide or titanium dioxide. It cannot be absorbed by the skin and it sits on the skin's surface. This is why it feels like you can never really rub your sunblock in and it's often visible. What did Hunter say? Why you all just smoke cigarettes and sit in the shade? You'll be fine. Oh no. The biggest carcinogen equals the sun. Right, dude. Myth 2. I have dark skin. I don't need to wear sunscreen. Okay, that's a myth. I don't. Yeah, you better be sorry. Everyone can hear you guys having a good time. Oh, only Griffin's having a good time. Okay. Myth 3. My sunscreen is waterproof, so I don't need to reapply it. Okay. Sunscreen is SPF 50, so I don't need to apply it as often. SPF in my makeup, I don't need sunscreen. I don't need sunscreen if it's cloudy or cold. Okay. The most important one is the first one. That they say that there's, yeah. I mean, come on. An assistant professor of melanoma oncology at fucking MD Anderson says that sunscreen isn't going to cause cancer, but the UV rays from the sun and tanning beds will. I mean, it just seems... Sparrow Nana says hi. Okay. Hi. She's like, okay. Okay, all right. Anyway, I think the biggest carcinogen is Wendy. Oh, shit. I mean, after that sunburn, you know she's just radiating melanoma. Holy shit. But this lady seems so knowledgeable. Yeah, you guys, please, like, listen, I am not a professional in this way. But I'm telling you, please wear sunscreen. You don't have to listen to me. Just do your own research, all right? You go ahead and Google stuff and see what everyone is saying about whether or not sunscreen actually causes cancer or not. Spoiler alert, it appears as though it doesn't, and these people are just fear-mongering you into buying their shit. Shocking. One last thing before I press play again. Let me see how much their sunscreen costs, because I guarantee they're going to make a pretty penny off of selling it to you after fear-mongering you out of using fucking what? I'm trying to think of, like, what is a sunscreen brand? What's the one with the baby's butt on it? The pink bottle? I don't know. Young Living sunscreen. Wow. Can you see this? I just typed Young Living, and the first thing is Young Living sunscreen. I didn't Google this already today, right? It's listening. Okay. Discounted price for Young Living sunscreen is $33.50. Retail for $44.08. Banana butt. Well, no, Copper Tone is the one with the baby, right? Yeah, Mom, you and Dad need to chill with the not wearing sunscreen shit. It's very, very bad for you to not wear it. Anyway, yeah, who wants to spend a minimum of $33 on one thing of sunscreen? Seriously? Yeah, Copper Tone, exactly. Aw, Parks and Rec with the kid. That sounds like a good time. I love Parks and Rec. Oh, hey, Ian. I was about to be like, hey, author. No, hi, Ian. Yeah, it's extremely overpriced, dude. Shocking, I know. Probably, and based on what we saw from this Wendy lady earlier with the sunscreen, or the sunburn she had, clearly it's ineffective. So what are you doing?
Then to put the toxins that are going to cause a serious health problem.
Mom, you can't use sunburn or sunscreen after you get burned. Then it doesn't... Mom! Will somebody in the chat please tell my mother that putting on sunscreen after you already are burned is not going to help you. You have to put it on before, Mom.
Down the road.
Keep the poisons out of your life.
Right.
Keep the poisons out of your life. But getting skin cancer by sitting in the sun all day is totally fine. Mom, ask Donger about her skin cancer. Like, come on.
So here you go. And then, so now you do have to prime this. It has never been sprayed. Here we go.
You have sunscreen all over
Oh,
you.
oh, I shot the camera gun. So, but then you can spray it on. Then when you're at the...
Dude, that was coming out as like one stream of like shitty sunscreen. Those misters that she's using, that spray bottle, is supposed to produce a very fine mist. And she just sprayed it and it was like a like one stream of shit.
Beach, it is not white and pasty.
And you put it on every hour, which is what you're supposed to do anyway with sunscreen too.
Yeah.
So don't forget that.
Yeah.
And
oh, go ahead.
Go out and enjoy the sun.
Yeah. Oh, good. Everyone's favorite.
Time for another episode of Dumb Stuff with Oils, and we're here with a very special guest, Michelle. She's got a story for us.
It's a good one.
I'm excited.
I mean, it's a newbie story, absolute newbie.
This chick is really quiet, right?
This is our 10-year anniversary with Young Living.
I have it turned up all the way.
I'm still just learning and going to classes, and I maybe only went
She's
to
turned
one
up all
class,
the
and
way.
I'm like muscle support, and my husband is.
Dude, like the audio mixing in this episode and specifically, oh my God, Savannah, in particular, has been exceptionally bad. Like, we're getting like Ira's Girls bad audio mixing in this episode. She's wearing this lapel mic and it's like, is it even working? I don't think so.
Loves to weightlift, so I was just like, you should use oils in your bath. Like, it's gonna help with your muscle recovery and things like that. But I hadn't learned.
Oh no, I think I know where this is going.
Peppermint oil?
Do you know about oils in your bath?
You should always add them to Epsom salts or like any kind of oil.
The bath gel or something.
Like something fatty. But I didn't know that. So he was just like, I'm gonna take peppermint in a bath with me.
Now this whole stream comes full circle because earlier I was talking about how horrible of an experience I had doing the same exact thing. If I was on Dumb Stuff with Oils, this would also be my story. And she's about to tell you with her own oily words why you should not put peppermint oil in your bath.
So he took a bath and I was in the other room.
Moneyball, that's right.
I don't think I knew he took peppermint, but I all of a sudden just heard, I'm doing this wrong. Michelle, I think I'm doing this wrong. And I was like, what are you doing? What are you doing?
Suddenly it's like loud again. Sorry.
Peppermint or put oils in my bath. So I put peppermint. And I said, oh, well, I think that's how you're supposed to do it. I don't know. He was like, I don't think so. I'm minty in places I probably should not be minty.
You have to make sure and kind of agitate the water if you just throw it in without any salt.
Oh my goodness.
Because if you don't agitate that water, it's on top and then you're...
So that's
Is that how it works? Because like, I don't know, man. Like, I don't know if there is enough salt in the world to like dilute peppermint oil in your bath, because that shit sucks.
All the sensitive skin.
You know what I'm saying.
We've never made that mistake again. It's probably the first safety tip I give when I teach about oils.
Oh my
is,
goodness.
hey, Epsom salt is great in your bath with essential oils.
Yes. We actually had a friend who did something similar, but she didn't notice it until she got out of the bathtub. I think she did Panaway.
How do you not notice it while you're in the bathtub? That's the whole thing, is that the water doesn't feel hot anymore. Your entire body is cold because it's all mentholy.
Got out. She was like, her skin was on fire. And she was like, I have never run to the kitchen to stick my butt in a refrigerator so fast. she was like, I just stood in front of the refrigerator.
So what probably happened was her Panaway was on the surface.
Yeah.
So when she clumped out, it clung to her. Yeah.
Yes.
So that's why you mix it with Epsom salts. Really good. And be really easy on the spicy oils.
Yes. And it's another thing is like you forget that when like something bad or is irritating, you're like, let me go wash it out. But water is a driver for oils, and until you start learning and experiencing stuff, I mean, sometimes you just have to learn the hard way.
Right? Yep. And your skin, especially when you're in hot water, your skin just opens up.
Drag is
And so
illegal in
anything that's
Tennessee.
gonna drive in
I'm pretty
quickly is
sure.
gonna go in
I don't know
that
why
much
you're
quicker.
asking that, but yeah.
Wide door to get in.
Yep.
So he was minty.
Oh, because Hunter said, how is drag illegal and this shit is condoned? Right. No, I agree. No, yeah, I'm pretty sure it was Tennessee, right? Oh, Florida. Yeah. Go figure, fucking Florida. No, I think the big headline was that Tennessee outlawed it, basically. So that's really shitty.
Minty fresh. And now in every single room we have either a bottle of fractionated coconut oil or
just in case
something. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
I've had to adjust the volume on this so many
We want to
times.
hear your story. So go ahead and email us, info@thatoilshow.com.
Dude,
and we can't wait.
Have you noticed that, like, every single time they ask for people to email their stories or to send them videos of them talking about their stories, but never once have they actually been like, we had a submission from one. They always are like tracking people down to put in this segment of the show. I'm like, okay, how many views does this have since yesterday? It came out yesterday. 132 views. Like, really, at least one person, right, would be like, oh, I think these women are so popular and so famous that I want to be featured on That Oil Show. Like, one person has to have done that, right? I don't know.
To hear it.
Oh my God, it's so loud now.
What about, I mean,
Now it's so quiet.
Things that you're going to have when you go.
Okay, it's turned up all the way
swimming, you go to
again.
the beach, you go, like, what are some of y'all's favorites to have?
I'm
for
so
you and your
sorry.
family?
I think one thing that makes it a lot easier for me to put sunscreen and things like that on the kids is my sister gave me this hack. She's like, what if you just combine the sunscreen and the insect repellent?
She does have a lapel mic, but it's like hiding under her hair. Dude, this is awful. Oh my God. I'm so sorry that the audio is awful. Like, honestly, That Oil Show has, like, regularly had pretty bad audio issues, but, like, this episode is the worst of all.
Because in Texas, we got bugs. So I buy the...
Oh, now it's loud.
The Mr.
Nope, now it's
bottles,
quiet
empty
again.
Mr. bottles on Amazon.
In the bayou. I am doing that when I get home.
Their mosquitoes are like this.
Yeah, I just had the
They're
insect
like-
repellent in that little spray bottle because I wanted that to be easier. And then she came over, she's like, just put the sunscreen in there. And I was like, oh my God, you're so
So you
right.
just shake it up,
Just
like you
shake it
mix
up,
it
yeah.
up.
Hunter, you're not an old white man.
So you have
Calm down.
sunscreen and insect repellent all in the same, because I think we have some of the little wipies
Yeah,
here.
we use the wipes for like camping, but like in Texas, it's like there's no time of the year.
Maybe those are the wipes that kid was talking about before, and they're not butt wipes. They're insect repellent wipes. Maybe. Maybe not.
We don't have bugs.
There are always bugs.
And you want to protect your skin from the sun.
Yeah, dude, you guys, the sound is so bad on this. Like, I'm not even watching, because, like, I have it on my monitor to watch, but I can't watch it because I'm watching the fucking audio levels so that I can, like, turn it up and down when you guys can't hear it. It's so fucking, so stupid. I don't know if they fly in for the show, Birdie, but she was saying at the beginning of this episode that everyone had to travel to get to her house. But she lives in Texas. It's like, you know, all of these oily mamas are also in, like, Texas, Oklahoma, Utah, which I guess would be traveling because Texas is pretty big. But, I mean, it's not like they were, like, traveling from, like, across the country. Maybe some of these people were. I don't know.
Exactly. You might as well.
Thank
We're
you.
doing that.
We are totally
You're
doing
not even 30 yet, Hunter. You are not allowed to call yourself old. Wait, hold on. A few days. That's right. You're a Taurus too, huh? My birthday is in less than 2 weeks. I'm going to be 32. Wait, 32, right? Yeah, I'm going to be 32. I'm getting so old that I forgot how old I am. So, Hunter, you're not even the big 3-0 yet. I don't even want to hear it.
No, okay,
Thank you, Joan.
Also, happy
Really
birthday.
difficult when they came out
Love
with
you.
sunscreen, because I've never been able to wear sunscreen because it would break my face out. So the chemicals in regular sunscreen would just like mess me up. But this is the first time I've ever been able to use sunscreen without.
Yeah, and the first one was a little bit thick.
Mhm.
So
Yeah.
that really helped to kind of cut it down. And
Absolutely. Then if you are going to be in the sun, you got to make sure that you have.
I'm going to
an
mute my
after
mic if
sun
that
spray.
helps you guys hear this
Yes.
better,
Lava
because
Derm
I know my
after
kids
sun
are loud
spray.
downstairs.
This stuff is so amazing. This is one of our OTCs, and so you can also use it for cuts and scrapes, and besides the sunburns, or you can keep this in the kitchen if you have a little burn from touching a hot pan or whatever, spray that on. This stuff is phenomenal. Some of the other things we had sitting out here, of course, is our Ningxia packets.
Driving anywhere, you have to have the nitro.
The nitro.
Nitro, yes.
To help keep you awake, our Ningxia Nitro, it makes your brain on super alert.
For real, and you only need one. You only need one. I took 2 once because I kind of was like, I'm really tired. I have an 8-hour drive. I'm really tired. And so I took one, and I was going to be driving into the night. And so I was like, you know what? I'm going to take another one just to make sure. Y'all, you only need one. The second one, I was like, I am very awake.
But you're not jittery.
No,
and
but
you're
just
not.
was like,
I was like, yes, that was a lot.
A little too much.
It's called nitro for a reason.
Yes, exactly. Well, we have the baby wipes and we have the thieves wipes, but
Okay, baby wipes
I
would
don't
have to be
have
for
babies.
wiping your butt,
But
right?
I actually
Come
have
on.
a drawer in my bathroom that has like 6 packs of baby wipes because you could use them for everything.
Like others at the beach, especially with the sand. So I have this thing about like sand and food when it mixes. You know, it grosses me out.
Yeah.
So I'm like, everybody get a wipe. Make sure your hands are clean before you touch whatever the chips or the sandwich or whatever, you know. So being able to do that is awesome. And there's
Did she say sanitize before you touch the tips?
And it's good for your skin.
Yeah.
And
Or did I
it's very
mishear her?
supportive.
drying at all.
No, and it's really nice and soothing and stuff. So
At convention when that came out, I remember running into
Maggie, I'm pretty sure, like, I want to say that this chick, I want to say she's a Royal Crown Diamond, but I know someone else was also telling me once that, like, 1 or 2 of these people are only, like, gold, which is, I want to say, like, the 3rd or 4th rank, not including that first, just, like, affiliate or whatever rank. It's not that high up there, so I'm not really sure, but I'm pretty sure this Sarah person's a Royal Crown Diamond, so correct me if I'm wrong. But yeah, also, dude, Hunter, I'm telling you, I know you live in freaking Australia, but you gotta come to Vegas, dude. Like, let's go to Vegas. I know it's like really short notice, but can you please hop on a plane and come to Las Vegas? We'll celebrate your Dirty 30 in Las Vegas. Or you could just come later. I don't know, we'll have a late Dirty 30 party. I'm serious, dude. Come out and visit me, Hunter. I love you. Anyway, sorry.
older ladies, and I was like, you guys must have a lot of grandkids, because they were like, I'm ordering 20, I'm ordering, like, and they're like, no, I'm cutting them in half, I'm putting them in a container, and that is going to be my face wipe, because they smelled so amazing when they tried them.
well, and also the older you get, your skin can become more and more sensitive. And so if it's sensitive enough for a baby's butt, it's really sensitive for our face.
Yes.
Now, you mentioned convention. And so our Young Living annual convention is usually in June, usually in the summertime. And so
Oh shit,
for
that
all of
oil
these
show when they have convention is probably gonna be so awful. Do you think that they're gonna get so many dumb stuff with oil video clips from people? Oh my god, it's gonna be awful. Harper, yeah, you can come to Vegas with Hunter too. Let's have a party. Yeah.
reasons, I mean, there's all kinds of ideas for us for convention if we're getting ready. For me with convention, I always
No
make sure
rush,
that I pack,
Hunter. I was just
like
JKing.
my
But
protein
seriously, the moment you tell me that you are on my part of the world in a close vicinity to me, I will hop in my car and go. You have me publicly saying this so you can hold it against me. I will drive my ass to Vegas.
complete mix or power meal because we're so busy.
$15,000. Like, seriously, like, no rush, dude. Oh, it's so awful because, like, Vegas is, like, cheap for me. All I have to do is drive there. And then, like, hotels are pretty cheap. But, like, you gotta have money to gamble and do fun stuff, too. But, hell yeah. Anytime, Hunter. Like, seriously. Anyway.
Often to eat, so I always have my shake, my shake for meals. I have my Wolfberry Crisp bars.
And
I've
Comfort Tone, see episode 1.
Yes, season 1, episode 1, and Comfort Tone. But yeah, these all of these are great.
Talking about travel makes me want to go somewhere.
I know. Well,
Let's do
we're getting ready. Convention. We're about to go to convention. So
I'm going to Winter Harvest in January, so I'm excited about that.
Awesome.
But one of the really quick travel hacks, if we still have time, is I take a shaker because you can't bring liquids through TSA. So I bring a shaker and I put either my protein or I put my amino-wise in there already. So that way, once I get through, I can just fill it with water.
That's good.
And have that, because especially if I know it's going to be a long
Yes.
flight or I'm connecting places.
That's good.
Yes,
That's
I
just a
love the
really
shaker. I love the Young Living shaker bottles.
Yeah.
And the new ones have the little container thing that screws on the bottom. Have you not seen
yet.
that? Oh my word, y'all! I forgot to pull that one out. Yeah, it's to hold. Yes, it's a shaker bottle. So I don't know if they're still in stock, but go to convention. They always have some kind of cool shaker bottle and really cool inventions for us to travel
And just
with our
going and
products.
getting a Young Living backpack is a travel hack in itself.
Right.
Yes.
They're the best bags.
Right,
Harper,
go to
you can drive my
convention.
car.
That's how Beverly got her bag, her backpack, just going to convention.
They
so
have the best little pockets and compartments for
I got an
your
umbrella
Living
policy,
product.
so you're covered.
absolutely. All right. Well, thank you all so much for joining us. We'll see you next time.
Thanks for watching That
And now
Oil
it's, like,
Show.
super
Make sure
loud.
you like and subscribe to our channel so you can catch new episodes every first Tuesday of the month. And if you enjoyed learning about these amazing products and want some of your own, reach out to the person who shared That Oil Show with you.
Wow, that was an episode, wasn't it? You don't need to start a GoFundMe for these people because have you seen that set? Like that Sarah lady, the one I said I think is a Royal Crown Diamond, like that's her house. So she doesn't need money. And also they all have lapel mics. They're just not using them correctly. So there's that. Yeah, well, Hunter, has to go to New York also. Just a voice, yes. My husband and I really want to go back to New York. They're just, I mean, Vegas and New York are on opposite sides of the country from each other, so. But, no, dude, New York is so amazing. But yeah, hey, if you guys want to start a fundraiser for anything, start a fundraiser to get Hunter out of Australia and to the States. Although, honestly, if I was Australian, I probably would not leave because the United States are, it's basically a third world country at this point. So, like, but we'll have fun if you come visit. So that's all I'm saying. Yeah, that was a lot. Yeah, no, I'm serious. Like, Hunter and I have talked about a Vegas trip. Like, if he can make his way out of his little island, when I say little island, I mean gigantic island, I will go visit him. So, yeah. Yeah, the U.S. is giant. So, anyway. Hi, Karina. Oh, Fairy, oh my God, you're 4 hours from New York, dude. I'm so jealous. I watch Telltale Atheist a lot, and Owen, the guy on there, he lives in Manhattan, and I'm like, fuck you! I just love New York so fucking much. Vegas is fun, so, if you were to give me a choice between whether or not I could, like, always be in Vegas or always be in New York, it would 100% be New York all the time. Vegas is fun for about, like, I'm like, 3 days tops, and then like I'm worn the fuck out by the last day. I'm like, I can't spend more than that in Vegas. Like, you just get so worn out. Anyway, Holly, you've never been to Vegas? You gotta go to Vegas, dude. I mean, everyone should go at least once. Vegas is fun. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, like, I guess maybe because I've already done all the touristy stuff, so I just like literally go and like pick a hotel and just like drink and gamble and eat for 3 days straight. But if you're, Hunter will still have to plan the visit to Savannah. Well, like, Karina, that's what we were talking about. You're obviously invited because you can probably drive. Well, driving to Vegas would probably be a little far for you, huh? Yeah. I love how we're like just like making plans on a live stream right now. No, anyway, like I've been telling RK and Savvy also, like, anyone is going to be like, I'm going to be in Vegas in these dates, I will immediately hop in my car, So, man, 6 hours from New York, see, that's the life, dude. I mean, I love being 4 hours from Vegas, and I'm 6 hours from LA, so, like, it's a nice spot to be, but I'm like, I still would pick New York over any of those places. So, Omega Mart in Vegas, what is that? Is that? I almost think I know what you're talking about. There's like a big giant like a gift shop and like I don't know. I could be wrong. You're in upstate New York, you've never been to New York City? Dude, you have to go. New York is so amazing. I want to go back so bad. Yeah, that's what I was saying, Karina. We have all talked about it before, but like I think I'm just like, oh yeah, we can visit Blanca in New York. Hell yeah. Oh my god. Sorry. I'm just like, I think it's just been a long time since I've been to Vegas. Well, I was in Vegas a little more than a year ago, so I guess it wasn't that bad. But New York, it was like, we went to Vegas March 2020. Like, literally, the day we left was the day that they said the first case hit Manhattan. So, the first case of COVID. Yeah, so there was that. But yeah, I haven't been back since, so. Raise like $3,000 for flights and everything else I'll save for. Oh, saving $3,000, like, who could do that? I don't know. No, well, listen, if you're coming and going, let me know. Anyway, this is not fun viewership for everyone else except for me and Hunter and Harper and Karina. A 20-hour flight. Oh man, no, I just have to drive for 4 hours to get to Vegas. Anyway, guys, yeah, I think that's the end here. I hope you enjoyed this oily mess. And by enjoyed, I mean I hope you didn't rage so hard that your face fell off, because I was getting pretty close at one point. Anywho, yeah, thanks for being here and for being you guys. I really appreciate everything that you all do. And hopefully, if I can find something worthy of streaming, I'll be back next week. It just depends, because last week I wasn't here because I just wasn't like inspired by anything I had in my arsenal of content. I was just like, I couldn't find anything to react to. Anyway, glad you guys were here. So I'll talk to you all later. Bye.